What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is finally the day where I'm going to start clearing some of this land out here that you see behind me. It's a nice day today. It's about 65 degrees out. Was supposed to rain initially, but it didn't end up raining, and I don't think it's going to rain till later today. The ground's a little bit wet, as you guys can probably see. It's pretty wet. It's a little bit muddy still. I made some tracks coming out back, but no ruts. So I figured today would be a good day to get started on this mess I have behind me here. So what I'm going to do is get you guys set up on a tractor, and I'm going to start clearing some of this stuff. I was going to set you guys up on a tripod, but I don't know how well that will turn out. Only because I'll be moving around so much. I don't want to be blocked by trees and whatnot, so I'll probably just end up throwing you guys on the ROPS. I'm going to start on this end right here behind me. I'm going to start over here. Now this ground, if you guys can see, it goes down. It dips down quite a bit. Because these were all grape rows, like from years and years and years ago. They hadn't been used in, I don't know, 30 years. So over time, with it being grape rows, my whole yard ended up having all them lumps and bumps in them. That's why it's still lumpy up there where I cleared all them grape rows out. Well, over here, there's no grape posts left or anything like that, but the bumps and the humps, they still remain. So I'm gonna have to try to level that out. It probably won't be today. Today, I'm just gonna focus on removing and stripping the top of the ground and making a berm in the back. So that's the plan today. I'll take you guys over here so I can show it you. So over here, as you guys can see, everything I pushed into this berm. And I just created like a little property line with that berm. And I kind of like that because it's too hard to try to burn like the sticks and the branches and stuff because there's so much topsoil mixed within it. But this is the general idea of what I'm going to be doing back over here. So just so you guys have an idea of what I'll be doing, I'm just going to start on one end and clear everything and push everything back. So I think today's going to be a good day for it, aside from it being a little bit muddy. I know I won't get all of it done today, but I'd like to get at least a start on it. I'm hoping if I can clear up at least to beyond this tree, if I can get that cleared all the way back, and I'm going to go back as far as my wood pile here, where you can see I got all these branches. So from that tree backwards, and I'd like to get it cleared all the way up probably to about this tree here. So that's the plan right now, and then I'll just keep chipping away at it as the summer goes on. I'll just keep moving my way back, and eventually I'll have this whole entire square all the way back to the woods done, just like I did the right side over here last summer. So I just do a little bit at a time, and then once everything is stripped off, then I worry about getting to ground level and worrying about fixing all the bumps and the humps and that kind of thing. But right now it's just going to be about clearing the land, trying to get these little saplings and trees out of here and getting everything pushed into a pile. So that's what I'm up to today. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see this video, so figure why not make it today. So I'll get on the tractor and we'll get to it. All right, guys. Well, I got all that cleared. I'll take a walk back here and show you, so you guys can see the whole thing here. So as you can see, I started at the end here, and I worked my way. I was gonna stop at this tree, but I just kept going. I was having too much fun, so I got all the way pretty much to this tree here done. Later on, maybe in a week or two, I will work on this second half here, which you can see is just as bad. That'll be a good video as well. The BX did really good, as always. You know, it's a really great learning experience when you're clearing land, because it gives you a feel for the machine. And like 90% of what I do when I clear is I go by feel. You know, if you hit a stump, you could tell it's just a different type of feel when you hit something that's not going to move versus something you think you can move. It's just a different feeling. If it stops you dead, then you know it's a stump, or you're hitting a big thick root or something like that. But if you hit it and it kind of has a little bit of give to it, then I'll know to give it a little more throttle or hit it a little bit harder, and it'll rip it out of the ground. So like I said, like 90% of this I just do by feel, because you can't see what's in front of you. You're almost using your bucket as a shield for your tractor. So you're putting that out in front of you, and if you hit something, you're going to hit it with the bucket, and in that way it saves the tractor. But I have cleared tons of land. You know, I cleared all this, I cleared all that there, cleared all this all the way down to the end of the woods back here. I've done a lot of work at people's houses, clearing areas larger than this, all with my Kubota BX. And I've never gotten a stick up in the fan for the hydrostatic transmission. I've never had a skid pan or a shield underneath that tractor. I've never used the belly mower when I've cleared land. You know, so I think it's manageable, but you just got to be safe, and you got to watch when you're backing up and driving forward, because what'll get you is a stick sticking out like this. Say this stick is bent forward like this, and you drive forward. If it was bigger than that, it would stick right up in that fan. So that's what you got to watch out for. So when I'm coming on towards a tree like this or a branch like this, I make sure to put my bucket down to hit it so I can push it this way. And then again, it's not so much of a worry when you're backing up, because when you're backing up, it's not going to catch that fan. It's when you're driving forward, that's when you can catch that fan. But yeah, I've never had any problems. One time I did get a branch in my belt for my alternator, and it was squealing like crazy. It started smoking, and I stopped and I ripped the branch out. But that was pretty much the only thing I've ever had happen clearing all this land. So like I said, you just gotta use the bucket as a shield and let it do the work for you. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I ripped out that stump at the end. I thought that would make for some good footage. I left a pretty big hole in the ground because I had to dig around it so much. It was actually in the ground pretty far. It was in there pretty deep. So I had to just keep digging around it and keep working my way around it. And of course, you know, I don't have a stump bucket, so there's no teeth on the bucket. Had I had like bucket teeth, that would have worked great, because what you want to do is get below the ground and get to the roots, and you want to curl up and break them roots. And once you start snapping and popping them big roots, you can start pulling the stump out. But without teeth on the front of the bucket, you're just using pure brute force, just ramming into it and trying to crack it and break it any way you can. But yeah, I think it came out pretty easy. I mean, it wasn't no cakewalk, but you know, the BX handled it just fine. The most fun I have is when I'm working a tractor hard like that, so I really enjoy it. But my camera's about to die, guys, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.